Mike, check. Justin Hunt. It's all happening. Thank you to everybody rocking with the channel. Thank you to everybody who supported the channel by subscribing or sharing a video, sharing the content, letting people know what we're doing over here. Big thank you to everyone who's donated to the channel. Thank you to all of you who've donated. People have donated through the Cash App, which is right up here, or the link tree, which is in the description. And big thank you to all of my members, all the official analysts who have subscribed to this channel. There's a subscribe link in the description if you want to subscribe, but especially my new members, my newest members, record-breaking day. We crossed 100 subs. We have 104 subs right now. It's all happening. So big thank you to Isaac Vasquez, Shady Fazbear, Tristan Harrison, The Woods Report, Joshua Yancey, Chuck Leak, dope artist. I followed his channel today. He's doing some crazy artists. He got a video with D Smoke that introduces you to his channel. He's out in Detroit, it looks like, man. Big thank you, Chuck. Big thank you to TJ, Erica M, Jarrett. It's all happening. 9-second applause. Thank you. Now, big follow-ups on some stories today. Actually, one big follow-up. Actually, two big follow-ups. Two big follow-ups in today's stories. Obviously, the biggest story of the year is all things at this point surrounding Drake and Kendrick, TDE, PG Lang, OVO. Just the tentacles on this story have reached epic proportions. And last week it was announced, maybe it was earlier this week. I'm getting the timelines confused. I woke up today and thought it was Wednesday. I thought it was Wednesday today. Shout out to you, Sarah, for reminding me. No, Justin, it's Friday. Where have you been? I've been with the TCM community and all the analysts who have joined this platform. 9-second applause again. Okay, that was maybe that's a little bit too much fun at the beginning here. But Lil Wayne has been a big topic this week because a lot of people feel like Lil Wayne was snubbed from performing at the Super Bowl 59, which will take place in New Orleans this year. Now, we've covered this extensively through multiple videos on the channel. We've covered this. I've given you my experience, my personal experience on Kaepernick. I've gotten a lot of criticism from it, but I've also had a lot of people who showed support. That video's on the channel. We've covered what Jay Electronica had to say. We covered what Nicki Minaj had to say. We covered what academics, what he had to say. We've covered what a number of people around this have talked about this. It's covered extensively. Take a look at the channel if you missed any of these stories. But the one person we haven't heard from is Lil Wayne. So early this morning, Lil Wayne dropped a video commenting on what many believe is a snub from performing at the Super Bowl. Let's take a look.
That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown.
I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown. I think he really thought he was going to get this. I think he almost expected. It sounds like he might have expected him to be the headliner of this year's Super Bowl.
And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position, like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that. But I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot and that stage and that platform in my city. And so it hurt a whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And
that was well said. That was well said. I like that. I mean, it's got to feel good to have that many levels of support. People support you from all over the world. That had to be a good feeling.
that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me, and I'm just trying to put me back together, but my God, have you all helped me. Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, my homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me, and I'm working. So, thank you.
I'm working on me, and I'm working. I'm working on me, and I'm working. Now, a couple of reactions. One, it would have been nice to hear congratulations. It would have been nice to hear congratulations, Kendrick. I know you're going to kill it. You're going to put on a great show. That would have been nice to hear. You know, I still believe that there's a possibility that Kendrick brings Wayne out. I don't think that's off the table. But I think that would have been nice to hear. But what stands out to me most is that last line. I'm working on me, and I'm working. As we've covered all week long, there's been a number of different people have given a number of justifications as to why Wayne might not have been selected. Now, we don't know ultimately what the deciding factors were with the host city or with the NFL or with Roc Nation or with Jay-Z. We don't know the deciding factors. You know, we could think of a million reasons. Yeah, Kendrick's the biggest rapper on the planet right now. That's without question. Yeah, he's having an amazing year. Yeah, he just put on arguably a potentially Emmy-winning performance with the Pop-Out in June. Yeah, his catalog is almost built for grand stages. Swimming Pools Drink is a anti-drinking song. Be humble, sit down. I got royalty and loyalty inside my DNA. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. He's got collaborations with Beyonce, with Rihanna, with Taylor Swift. The possibilities are endless for this 12 to 15 minutes performance. Yeah, Kendrick has everything that touches all the bases, and he's in album mode, and he's going to be one of the most talked about people at the Grammys, whether he wins or loses. A million different things, right? And people have also pointed out things that might have kept Lil Wayne from being selected. Some people have pointed out that his catalog doesn't necessarily fit, might not contain enough songs that fit in front of 130 million people in middle America at the biggest show of the year. I think he could do I think he's got some songs he could put together. He's worked with everybody in the world. His guest appearances would be incredible. I would love to see Shooter. Shooter to me would be an amazing song to play at the Super Bowl, especially that third verse. I love that third verse. To the radio stations, I'm tired of being flagrant. Stop being rapper racist, region haters, spectators, dictators, behind the doors dictators. It's outrageous. You don't know how sick you make us. I want to throw up like chips in Vegas. But this is Southern, face it. If we too simple, then y'all don't get the basics. I would love that. I mean, bring out Robin Thicke. That could be incredible. People have also pointed out how Wayne's performances haven't been as tight in recent years. People have that clip of him at WrestleMania, which is a grand stage in itself, looked awful. People have talked quite a bit about Wayne's health. They've talked about, you know, his addictions as potentially reasons why he doesn't make the most sense. People have talked about that interview on ABC where he says racism doesn't exist because he was helped out by a white police officer, where the interviewer asked him about Black Lives Matter, and he said, my life matters, especially to my bitches. He said, go away with that. Go get away from me with that. Get away from me with that, ma'am. This is what I'm about. And he pulls out his red flag. It could. There's a lot of reasons why the NFL, one of the most conservative institutions in America, wouldn't select Lil Wayne. The blowback from his performance would ring extremely loudly through right-wing media. Fox is a sponsor of the NFL. They host so many NFL games. The NFL might be on Fox. Fox News would have a field day with Lil Wayne headlining the Super Bowl. The media ramifications, the press that's around that, might not even be something the league would want to deal with. I can understand that. But the last thing Lil Wayne says here, I'm working on myself and I'm working. To me, I can't, I'm not in his brain. I'm not in his heart. I don't know what he means by that. I'm not in his camp. I'm not in his ear. I don't know if it sounds like he's been watching all the conversations around this, and maybe he saw some of the criticisms as well. But when I hear him close that with, I'm working on myself and I'm working, I'm really encouraged by that. I'm really encouraged about what that could possibly mean. We all have to go through levels of self-improvement. We all have the opportunity to improve ourselves. One of the things we talk about with Kendrick, even with the Mr. Morale album, that was an album about the work that he's been doing on himself. You improve yourself, you do the work on yourself, and you're better prepared for what life offers you. I've had amazing opportunities that came my way before that I just wasn't prepared for, mentally prepared for, emotionally prepared for, from a health standpoint prepared for. We all have challenges. But it's important to do the work so that you can embrace all the abundance that life offers you. And perhaps Wayne is having thoughts like that. I'm really encouraged by him saying, I'm doing the work and I'm working. I'm very encouraged by that. Let me know what you guys think about Lil Wayne's reply, the first thing he said since being turned down for the Super Bowl. We've talked about this all week. I feel like I probably know how all y'all feel about this already when it comes to whether or not he was snubbed. But he did have a very genuine energy in his reaction. So I want to hear what you guys think about this. My name is Justin Hunt. Like, subscribe to the channel, follow at The Company Man on everything. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom happening. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, y'all, you don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.